Ready then, mate?
Yes, let's do it.
Welcome back to the Grassroot Podcast. This might be a slightly shorter episode because both got things to do, some steps to get in, because when this episode goes out, we should be, I think, stepping onto the first place podium.
Definitely.
In our step challenge against Unfazed. They're a fitness clothing brand.
As you can tell by my physique.
They sponsor all sorts of competitions, MMA, they do some High Rocks events. I think they compete in them themselves, and they've been one of the biggest supporters of the pod. A few of you will have seen them sharing us about everywhere. We would share their stuff about, but realistically we just want to pass our pod. No, we will do, and hopefully we can do like some little collaborations really, because Grassroots doesn't just start with football, does it?
Nope, it's all around.
Yeah, it's everything. So we might do some grassroots High Rocks, if not even.
Well, we've already started with the steps, haven't we? So.
Yeah. That's a big one, that is. I mean, honestly, mate, I've been marking pictures like you wouldn't believe. I've been around, can't even use the 7v7 this weekend, but I've marked that one twice now.
To be honest, you could tell the viewers, because that is a perfect grassroots example, isn't it?
Isn't it? So I've turned up today to Mark said pitch. Funnily enough, after being on a little walk yesterday with somebody else that's in our team, Dan, he's the coach of the Now Under 9s, and we were both talking about how bad the smell was last week, because our two teams played a game, helped them get used to 7v7, and he's had a little breakaway. So yeah, we had a game against one another, and the parents, we have a respect barrier across the one side, right? And all the parents, first time they've ever mingled, I think some of them have never spoken before until then, but they're all spread out across there, and you just see them shuffling up because it stunk in the one corner.
You can smell it.
Yeah, oh, it was rough. I mean, I was smart for like 2 weeks, but I just thought it was the campsite. That's what happens when you go camping, isn't it? You just, you just go in the woods.
Dig a trench.
But turns out there was a sewage leak, and I don't think it's actually anything to do with the campsite, so apologies. Something to do with the houses up the road, and it's now flown not onto the pitch, but it's cordoned off to the point where if a ball goes out, some kid's going to run in it, and we can't use that pitch, so our games had to be rearranged a little bit. Luckily we got the college facilities.
Yeah, fortunately, like, we're in a position where we have got a few pitches.
And we mark them. So I swear we're the only place where people can play. All my games, I've had 8 games at home in a row.
Really?
Yeah. Nobody's got pitches.
Well, I'd like to talk to you about my games, actually, mate, but we're off for 3 weeks, aren't we? So this is the second week.
How is it, mate?
No.
Football's live, shopping is not.
No. I agreed to take my darling lady shopping, and I wish I was doing the step challenge that week because we didn't have to cover some miles. But
You do though, don't you?
yeah.
Where'd you go, Cardiff?
Yeah.
Nice.
On the train.
Oh, I love it. It's
no,
a day out then, isn't it?
No kids. So yeah. It was good, but I am definitely ready for football.
Yeah. Well, I've got a couple of your boys hopefully helping me.
Yes.
Well, tomorrow.
It would be nice to actually be a parent for a change.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's he
Don't be
doing?
giving the ref any stick, mate. Respect that ref.
What's he doing? Yeah. So saying that, the step challenge would be finished, wouldn't it?
Yeah, step challenge will be over by then, but I've got training with step challenge, so I did this with
Fitness.
Oh, that's it, mate. We might do bleep test actually. I'll just pass my watch between them.
Take
Well.
it no.
No, but my under 6s on Sunday, their warm up. I mean, I had quite a heavy Saturday night anyway, so I didn't want to do too much.
Did you?
But their warm up, I took them for a couple of laps around the pitch. We just had a walk and a chat.
Yeah.
So I got to get the steps in, guys.
Oh,
I'd already marked the pitches, so I was like, let's just get as many as we can in. I've literally used every opportunity I can. Yeah.
Got to be done, though, isn't it?
Yes. Speaking of under 6s, a couple of them have sent in some really good logos.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, unfortunately for some, we've chose our winner.
We have chose our winner.
You might as well announce it, mate, because turns out he's one of yours.
Well, it turns out this kid just wins everything. So, the winner of the competition is one of my little superstars, and that is Ben Beach. So, congratulations to that one, mate. It was a good design, but credit to everyone that sent them in because there was some good designs.
Oh, there's some class ones.
It did take us a while, didn't it?
Yeah, a good 30 seconds one.
But yeah, we just want to say thank you for people getting involved because, you know, it was a bit of fun and
Yeah.
some people had some really good designs. So
Yeah, it's something different. And what I liked is everyone was different.
Yeah,
It didn't matter how many times I said about a
No.
logo. I mean, to be fair, it's basically an emblem that's won it, but at the same time, some of them did some really,
Yeah.
really cool designs. And a couple of parents actually. How does it feel, Beachy, if your boy beat you? Again.
nice to have a successful beach in the family.
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it?
But yeah, it was a good design, so they'll be up on the socials over the weekend, and we'll get them on the pod.
And we know what kit he wants, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they say that. I don't mind that actually.
No, I'm happy for I'm happy for a Villa kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not Liverpool.
No.
So we
we won that one.
and it's not Sling either, is it?
Claret and blue. Claret and blue. But yeah, pod cups.
Oh, up the blues for me.
The clarets for me. This is the new merch. Dip it in.
Cups is one.
Yeah.
Cups is one. Well, Unfazed have given us a couple of ideas, really,
Yeah.
because of their t-shirts, which are honestly lovely to wear. I don't.
Trying to breathe in.
Yeah. It is designed for people that are into fitness and whatnot, but they it would be nice to maybe have a chat with them because I'd like to have a couple of training tops like.
Yeah, so now we've got the logo, we can certainly.
Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? We'd be like our own team.
Yes. Well, they might not want to speak to us after, might they?
No, because honestly, I think we've got this. I've seen our totals. We have. I'm gonna have a couple of some of our team. I thought this might be an opportunity for them to step a little bit more, step up to the plate, you might say. But no, a couple of people have just gone for their normal day to day to see how they compare. I think to athletes, and there are some athletes in the Unfazed team.
Yeah.
You've got to hand it to Gemma. As soon as I said I was trying for a 40k day, she's on the treadmill all morning and then pops out for a walk with the dog.
Unfortunately, I've been a bit slack. But painting skirtings all day don't really get a lot.
No. Well, it depends which hand you paint with. Swap wrist.
Do a bit of skirt right down the stairs. Do that. Yeah, it's good.
So, let's go into football. Might
Yes.
as well, because we're done with these. You've had a break?
Yeah, I've had a break, mate. Yeah, I've hopefully gonna watch Harley play on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. As having the two, I don't get a chance to watch Harley really.
No.
So
Is he up here?
yes.
There's a logistics, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Drop couple for me if you want proper beer. Although we've got an early kick-off, so there is that to help in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is nice to have a little break, a bit of family time. Don't really get it that often, and I'm ready to go back there, mate.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I've got the itch now, especially with the football season starting as well.
Mm-hmm. Have you been training though?
No,
Nothing.
Nothing at all. So we're back Wednesday.
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Fitness.
Yeah. There'll be a few of them through that. Although a couple of them, none of yours have played for me, but a couple of them played up, didn't they? The under 11s.
Yeah.
And of course they used to play 9v9s.
Yeah, Cobb had a game for Cam.
Yeah.
Helped him out, so.
You had another one of them go and play, didn't you?
Yeah. My Bruno. Yeah, he had a game, so that was good. But a lot of them been on holiday now, so hence why we had the break, really.
Yeah. Well, like you say, technically his parents boycotted him.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. I can see why. So.
Well, it made me think because I've had so many on holiday, like here and there.
Yeah, it's difficult. Like with our group, then there's 3 or 4 that go away together.
Yeah.
So straight away, that leaves me with like 10. So playing 9-a-side really.
Yeah, you
I
can.
want a few, don't we?
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, it's
We can get on.
I mean, we've done all right actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've done all right. We haven't had a break. I gave them 1 game off and 1 training session off because I had to go and mark pitches. So I thought I'll give the kids a break. We had the Chepstow tournament, it was,
Yeah.
which went great for the under sixes. It was their first tournament. They absolutely loved it. Parents loved it, but it was too disjointed. That's my fault. Got to take responsibility. I was trying to run from what is under nines at that point over to sixes, and it just didn't work. Simple as that. I was very lucky to have Mass, so thank you very much, mate, for helping out there. It sounds like he had to have every weekend to get over it after. But the boys didn't have the best time, and I thought it was probably better to give them a little break.
Yeah, I've realised over time, I think a break does help.
Yeah, a lot of people have said it to me. They almost come back, they're itching. So like you're itching now, you're buzzing for it. They're going to be the same. And actually after, because what it equated to really was 2 weeks, because they played that tournament and then they didn't have training, they didn't have a match, then they come back with training and a match. And what we ended up doing was training we trained on the main pitch.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was really good actually. Like they loved it, and because I was like, well, they didn't have a game last week, so I'm gonna get into it a bit. I ended up going on the 11v11 pitch, our main pitch at Broadwell, which that's a big pitch.
Oh,
So I put the 7v7 goals box to box.
did you?
Yeah. 6 aside. But what it did, it turned out to be a bit of a stroke of genius, coaching, but they used space because of it. Because they suddenly realised
Well, they certainly had a bit of
they
it.
had plenty of it. Honestly, you do 6v6 with an adult, like as adults playing on that's loads of room. So they were using all of the width. It meant that the boys had to run across, but some of them, they didn't want to run across, so they found space instead, waited for the ball to come across, and then it showed in the game we played against Cinderford. We've had a few games against them, and I got to say fair play to Liam, he's always looking for a game with us. We've got a final game just before the season starts on the 3rd, which is really good, like a nice little midweek, just to be like, right, this is it now, boys, let's get into it. But he was one of our first games, and they absolutely wiped the floor with us. It was 7-1 in that game, 9-0 in the second.
Really?
And then we played them a few months later when we had got ourselves a bit of a team, and I think we won 3-1 in that game. And I couldn't give you all the results, but this game that we just played, we won 3-1.
Oh, so an improvement.
Yeah, massive improvement, and
That's what you want though, isn't it?
yeah, we could have scored more. We genuinely, like, not to be big-headed or anything, and certainly not to put them down, because it was a really end-to-end game, but we did really well at the back. They worked together as a team at the back. It did. You could see everything was going well, but they used that space and they transitioned across the pitch well. So they went, when it's on the right-hand side, left wing, let's say, has come in and is more in the centre, and they're literally like moving across side to side. It worked really well.
You're a tactical genius.
Oh mate, Pep in disguise, I'm telling you now.
Yeah, you are.
Wait till 9v9. Then you boys be running. But no, that went really well. And then our most recent game was I took both of my sides and played both of Dan's sides
Oh yeah.
to give them some experience, like we were saying with the smelly pitch.
Of course, they're up now, aren't they, to 7?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was a nice chance for them to play 7v7 match against what we were a development team at the beginning, and actually the scoreline didn't really reflect the game, but we won quite well. But they played some really good, like they scored a goal against us that it was 5 passes and they just cut straight through us. Brilliant goal, a class celebration at the end.
Coaching.
Yeah, no, you got to take that off to
no.
Dan, because he's had to like spread himself out across. He's got parents that help and they're fantastic, and they're now the other coaches, which means both of his teams can go into, well, they're in separate leagues now.
That's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, and that's what this is about. Getting some other parents to go. Although we do make it sound like it's hard work, it's so rewarding, isn't it?
But I think we're realistic, aren't we? We wouldn't lie and say it's a walk in the park.
Absolute doddle. Do you know what's a real doddle? Registration. That's so easy.
Of course, yeah, we've had the league fixtures now, haven't we?
Yeah, that was that was a big one for me. Obviously, I've had a little rant a couple of times about Mid-Gloss. They did knacker us up a bit, but big thank you to Hereford, the Hereford League, for trying everything they could to get us in. They could have got us in, but unfortunately Seven Valley had also rearranged everything and had already put us in by that point. So we've gone with them. It's what we know.
And not only that, the Severn Valley is a bit more local, isn't it?
It does depend where you're from. So we've got a few from Lydney, haven't we? Whereas
Yeah, I suppose.
for me, realistically, I'm Berry Hill, so 5 acres. There's a couple of teams in Ross in it. So well, not Ross, but Weston in the Hereford Leagues. So that's a real short trip, straight down there. And Hereford's not far, and I would like to play against some of them.
There. I remember doing a few of the tournaments that way. There's some good teams there.
Yeah, I know, I've heard the same. Which is always good to test yourself. And it's nice to have different opposition, which is what I'm going to have with the league now, because I've been entered into what has quickly become a pod chat. But I got entered. That was when I just knew we've made it with this. But I got entered into like a under 10s coaches, which is across all the Severn Valley.
Yeah.
And the first message was, "This looks like this is a new pod chat."
Yes.
I absolutely love it. Then somebody put like and subscribe.
Oh, we're getting it there.
Yeah, it's been class, and a few people message me like when you see that they're scrolling through their TikTok and we come up. I honestly love it. It's the best. It is the best thing.
Like you said, we're just trying to get out there and help. We've said it in a few pods, haven't we? We've got so many ideas that we want to do, but we want to give so much back.
Yeah,
we've got ideas to give back. We just need that push, really, don't we? For a few more subscribers. Let's get it out there.
Well, a lot more subscribers. Yeah.
Yeah, but there will be a challenge out in the next couple of weeks, so keep your eyes peeled.
Ear to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we are on Spotify as well, so we can do the subscribers on them too.
Yes. The only thing I will say is this episode will not be on Spotify because I am not computer savvy at the moment.
Wow. Truth be told, we've tried another episode on the phone and we've got some editing to do, haven't we? Really?
Yeah.
I'm taking this time to shout Neil out. What a legend.
Yeah, we are unbelievably appreciative of what he does.
Yeah, today and then realised just how much of a godsend the guy is. We can't even do our intros.
We'll just walk in.
Yeah, so fist bump. Oh, that was good.
We come up with the ideas and he goes, "Yep, I could do that." And you're like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah."
Honestly, he's genuine. He's a genius. He is a genius, and he's a godsend. So thank you very much, mate.
He does prefer to be on that side of the camera, but we just want to say thank you.
Yeah, I might get some masks, mate. Just having one here, like it's like a stag do.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Little blow up, Neil.
Oh, great. Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be short and sweet this week, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, in fact, that's it. Cheers.
But yeah, like going back to we've had the fixtures come out.
Yep.
I've got a few gaps in mine.
Same.
But I do believe that there is a cup being entered. Literally, I've seen the fixtures come
I've
out.
already got a cup game in mine.
Yeah, I got one.
Mm-hmm.
I had the fixtures come out within an hour. I'd arranged about 4 friendlies.
I've done the same. So, well, I also, again, thank you to everybody that has patience with me. But as soon as mine came out, I didn't look on full time. I just looked on the Matchday app. Because I'm new to a league.
Yeah.
The only time I'd ever been in a league is in senior football. That was all through full time.
Yeah.
Never had an app. I mean, to be fair, I'm not that old, but there weren't that many apps for stuff. I swear, McDonald's didn't have an app then. Okay, so, but now there is an app for everything, and I just looked on that match day, and my fixture for the 7th wasn't on there. So then I put a message.
Yeah, because that comes up on your home screen.
Yeah, so now I've learned that. Every day is a school day. See why we're not doing a Spotify episode? So I didn't have a match for the 7th. I've put out a message to them, and then they're all like, "That's the start of the season, Peter." And I said, "Yeah, but I don't have a fixture, so does anyone want a game?" And then one of them private messaged me, "Thank you for not embarrassing me, Bab," and said, "So who am I playing on the 7th?"
Great.
Yeah, but so now it turns out I have got a game. But there are a couple of gaps. I filled them. September's full. October's going to be full very quickly.
I've also got a couple of midweekers locally.
Have you?
Yeah. And
9v9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my good friend Luke has asked for another game, so we're going to go back down to Ross and give him another battle. So the parents will find out when this comes out.
Is that going to be early doors as well? That's a midweeker?
No, that one's not going to be a midweeker. That's one of the fixtures I've filled. But
right, okay.
yeah, we'll go down there.
Well, you might as well, like you say.
We got a test, mate. We got a test, and that is like the good thing about our lot is they don't like shy away from it. They give it a go. And
Yes.
that's what I want.
What I feel like you'll see from them is they'll go there and they'll go, we ain't getting beat like that.
Yeah.
They're going to go into it.
So, Luke, I know you're watching. We will be playing 6 at the back, like Foxy said. I will have 2 goalkeepers and a step ladder.
Park that bus, mate. Park it. You're looking forward to seeing it?
Yeah, I am now. Like I said, I think this couple of weeks off has really given me that.
Yeah.
bit of
You've got the.
drive, yeah.
You've got the.
Not that I need anything to get up for football, mind,
No.
but
Football's life.
yeah, just ready to go now. And I'm intrigued to see how the boys do playing up.
Mm.
I do want that challenge, so I think we will get some.
They want that challenge as well.
Oh, they need it. They need it.
Well, if you don't keep, so the thing for me is this step challenge is one. Like I feel like I have to be obsessed by something
Yeah.
for a period of time. Like if something doesn't keep adapting and evolving, same with this coaching. Luckily, they throw something new every week. But it really is the best thing you could ever do. But I've got to have something to make me want to do it again, to make me want to go further or harder or whatever. And I think that's what this is for yours. For mine now, it's a league.
But like going back to what you said, your team's constantly improving.
Yeah.
Which again gives you that drive because you know that they're competing, they know they're improving.
Yeah.
And the bits I have seen, you can just tell
Yeah.
that they are playing football. Whereas, you know, we're not dissing them by saying that they didn't play.
Oh no, you
enough
don't have to.
football.
No, you don't have to sugarcoat it. They
now-
like, some of them had never played in a
No,
competitive
and
match.
now what they're doing is they're learning their positions. And should I put it down to the coaching? No, put it down to the players.
It is down to the players, though,
Yeah.
really, isn't it? These kids because I'm trying to do that thing where I said before, I don't want it to be robotic,
No.
and I'm just letting them play a bit. So that's why I've reffed the games. So I know I've said before, like you coach them a little bit, but especially with when we played the other Broadwell side, all I was just doing was just encouraging both teams, and it's really because you know all their names. It's quite nice then. I do it with other teams, but you don't know their names. There's no like proper connection with them.
It's me.
Yeah, go on back.
7. What?
And then you see him going, what number am I?
And then you get there. Typical grassroots. Got 2 of them with 7 on. And like,
Yeah, the other week I had 3 twos. Like, oh god. But that's one thing. Our new kit's literally just been dispatched today.
That's it.
Yeah, shout out to Zach Cam.
Nice.
I got on the phone to them. They're very busy because they're massive at the moment.
Yeah, I think
It's-
mine's a couple of weeks away. Yeah.
Yeah, like if that could be pushed forward, you know. But they're obviously busy this time of year, aren't they? And,
Oh, I
and
can imagine there'd be teams all over the country. Really.
Yeah. yeah, there's going to be, isn't there? It's hard to get sponsors at the best of times.
Yeah.
And we are looking for a few sponsors, not necessarily for kits, but if anybody's looking to help sponsor grassroots football, we're not after sponsors for the pod per se,
No.
but we are after sponsors for kids across all clubs. And I think it would be nice to almost pick a club every now and again if we
Yeah,
could get
and look,
something.
that's what we said. Like we're attached to Broadwell,
Yeah.
but it's not all about Broadwell.
No.
Like grassroots is everywhere, and that's what we want. You know, at the end of the day, we keep saying it. We just want kids to play football and address it to say that it ain't easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I don't care anymore. So I love football. I play football all my life, but it ain't easy.
No, it ain't easy. And I don't think it's going to be easy in any kind of coaching role, is it?
No.
Like, it would be interesting to, like, we need to get Foxy on here to talk about football and rugby. What it's
Yeah.
like going between the two. Because, like we say, it's not just about
No, it's not.
grassroots football. There's grassroots everything.
And we will dive into other sports.
Yeah.
It's just that I only know football. Football is life.
I don't remember the rules to rugby. It's been genuinely been that long since.
Just
In
pick the ball
fact,
up and smash, isn't it?
the last time I played was it touch rugby? Might have been.
Play for the school.
Yeah, that is literally about it. And shout out to Mr. Tomley. He as much as he tried, in one ear out the other, pal. Sorry, mate.
And that wasn't just on the rugby pitch. But yeah, that, like I said, I keep saying we have got ideas.
Yeah.
We just need a little bit of backing.
Oh yeah, we need to say pull our fingers out, you wouldn't believe how much work goes into this. My word. Like I say, Neil, well done, because I can't edit the other one.
Yeah, so this ain't being edited as well, so this is just right off the cuff.
This is raw. This is pure footage, this is.
You just constantly see us like twitching.
Yeah, I know. Neil, how do I look?
Alright.
Does it look like I'm wearing fitness apparel? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Does it look fit? No, it don't.
No, I think I got an underskin on.
Yeah.
There's an idea for you, look.
No, speaking of season though, for mine, like being their first season, we've been entered into the top group as well.
Yeah,
of Severn Valley.
You've got some.
Oh, we've got some teams. I've got every faith in my boys. They've really impressed me. Really, really impressed me. Genuinely could not be prouder of any of them. And I say boys just because there's no girls on the team.
Yeah, I'm the same.
And if any girls are looking to play, we've got so much space and we really want to try to get a girls team. So please, if you want to play football, just get in touch. It doesn't have to be through the pod. It can be through Broadwell. Go to any club you want. You want to play football. But yeah, we've got some plans in place to try and get a girls team.
Yeah.
But yeah, the boys are doing great, and I know how strong some of them are because we've been thumped by some of them in tournaments. A lot of them. So Tuffley's tough. Simple as that, isn't it? It proves in the name. Prestbury, saw them in there. Was hoping to God they were in the Cheltenham leagues. That didn't happen. We've got
Hucklecote Ravens.
Hucklecote.
Very good.
That's my first game.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Hucklecote Ravens first. They got Falcons as well. I got Hucklecote Falcons later on.
I did have some messages actually to say I thought you was playing in Europe. I said I am. They said, well, which team's in with us then? And I was like, oh, that's PJ's lot. And they was like, oh.
Hey.
But hey, you go out there.
Hey, how silly are you going to look though when the Blues come and thump you? Hey.
Nah, like I said, if this had been 12 months ago, I think it
would have been a good idea to say let's just try a different league.
Yeah, but they can compete now.
Yeah, they can, and then the reason being is so that the other team could be in as well.
Yeah.
Can't have the two teams in the same division.
No.
And yeah, they're going to go into the middle tier, and those boys are going to have some tough games as well. We are blessed to have some really strong.
There is some good teams around here.
Really good teams around here. Yeah, so I am looking forward to it. I would probably say different after our first game.
So there will be a first game of the season episode.
Yeah.
So if PJ's not here,
kids are having a break. Yeah, no. Luckily we had a gap in our fixtures.
Talking of the girls, we got a girls team in the first game.
Have you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm.
Oh, so
they're
playing you down?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I don't. Well, hey, we're playing Europe, so there's technically 2 years difference, but.
Which is actually really good.
Yeah, I think we give it a go. Isn't it?
Yeah, you can't take anything away from.
No, and
girls
I
football.
will be having a good chat with our coach just to see, because I don't know, is it different coaching the girls to the boys? I don't mean it in that sense.
In my under sixes,
I don't.
It's no different at all because none of them are there to talk about football. You know, they want to tell you what they're at for tea. But I think as you go up, I think it would be funny to have mixed teams because at the moment Preston hates girls. He's at that age, and
honestly, mate, I wish I could say the same.
But I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be different.
Yeah.
The two girls that I had come into my team were the hardest tacklers I had, and they were only in for a couple of weeks. Unfortunately, they couldn't. It was just too much commitment for her at the moment. But I've seen some really strong girls playing football. They're
Ross, wasn't it? Was it the Ross girls team in the tournament?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. They were solid.
Was it? What age group was that?
That was older than us, wasn't it?
12s?
Was that 12s? Yeah.
There's some good girls.
Yeah, really good.
Very
Really good.
technical.
And
to be fair,
fiery.
They have got a good setup over Ross, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
They have.
Yeah, we've stolen a couple of ideas actually. I'm not.
I can only speak because that's what I've seen the majority of. I haven't seen so much of like Cinderford and girls, but
no, I've never played against. I haven't played against a predominantly girls
I
side
think
apart
Cam's
from Bude.
I think Cam's played.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had girls in our
In the Bude tournament, yeah.
I think by the end of that, I think they'd had enough of it.
do you remember? Because they didn't score a goal until I don't think it was their last match, but it was maybe their penultimate match. They scored a goal and the whole place erupted. Like everybody cheered.
Everyone.
Everyone. We
Everyone.
did. Like every parent, every coach, everyone, and I'm pretty sure the opposition even did.
Yeah.
It was just, you got caught up in the moment. It was really, really nice to see. Like everyone came together for it, and again, it's one of the things, isn't it? It's what it's all about.
Of course it is.
Yeah, for girls, boys, men, women, whatever. It is grassroots at its finest.
So, like and subscribe.
Well, what do you think, mate? Should we call that a wrap? Get some steps in, is that what you were looking at? I tell you what, I haven't done. Fuming with today. I'm fuming with today. So,
listen, this time next week, we'll be back on the pod as step champions.
yeah.
And if we ain't, we're not podding.
If we're not, we're just not going to release it. We'll cancel all social media.
Yeah.
As
But no, like, again, we'll just say thank you to FaZe for.
Yeah, huge thanks.
Yeah.
Actually, they are our biggest supporter by far at the moment.
Yeah,
They've been
definitely.
really good.
I will put their link to their website in the
You can see
description.
their link here. Nah, it's not good.
Yeah, we'll get a piece of paper.
With a QR code.
So, Neil, if you're watching, yeah, we need you. No more holidays.
Please come back. No, nice. So hopefully, guys, next time we see you, it'll be a big win from both of us,
Yeah.
or at least not a massive defeat from me.
No.
Yeah. And with that, it's up the blues for me.
It's up the clarets for me.
Up the wah. Nice.
Steps.
Steps. Let's go.